field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cavaliers will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands. That lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you...
Hey, he fakes it. He's going to throw it. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the first down. Punt team headed out. The Cavaliers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He gets a hand on it. Defense has it.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, getting the block.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Quarterback making checks. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Miller. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll send the back in motion. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Russell. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. Trying to pound it in. nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. A run for the quarterback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And after the huge scramble, and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Going to the running game. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He'll take it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. This time it's complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give is to Miller. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snags it inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a...
Got him on the room. They finally get him corralled, and he almost ended this first quarter with a bang. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far, and this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He'll start this drive firing, and his throw is incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The snap sets up the throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Once he got some room, it was over. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but, oh, they block it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion.
How about the job by this field goal blocking? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Now the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating...
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
He doesn't need anything. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 10 over Texas A&M. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward He'll field the punt and take it back. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Send the tight end in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for... And they fake it. He wants to throw. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Back to pass. It's Morris. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Wide open downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Rushes on him. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Fires to the tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him in the flat. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can defend it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Morris. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ennis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get... He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Turning it on!
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
And it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Snagged in the middle, it's Cuevas. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
And this is why it's so important, David, to get the run game going because it sets up play action and gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman, when you give the play action, I'm thinking run, I'm playing run, slows that pass rush down just enough and sucks those linebackers up, make those passing windows so much bigger. Nice job by the offense.
Off the play fake. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown time! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. And here comes the punt team. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Makes a move. lead here in the fourth. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Mack. Hauls it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. To the air on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. the sticks. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's These two teams have been standard bearers, championship programs. And when they look at their schedule, there are a lot of big games. But they know to get where they want to be, they're going to have to go right through each other. And the Dogs and the Tide always have a national championship or bust mentality. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. How about this for a start? Open with an onside kick, swipe of possession, big time rip. And also very confident. To the air, it's Simpson. Moves away as he feels pressure. Pulls it in. It's Horton. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This rivalry might not be as bitter for Alabama as the ones against Auburn or Tennessee, or for Georgia, the ones against Florida or Georgia Tech. But when Alabama and Georgia have met over the past decade or so, no matchup has been more impactful across the SEC or college football.
Oh, there's no doubt. Georgia's had a Bama problem. I mean, they've kind of had their number. Obviously got over the hurdle for the national championship, but some great teams that have been held back because of Alabama's dominance. This is a big rivalry. This is a huge day for the Dogs.
Anytime these teams play, it feels like a national championship. Even more than an SEC championship. We've seen that time and time again. But one thing I know, Georgia's defense is going to know where Ryan Williams is lining up each and every play, because the true freshman last year ate this defense alive.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
Off play action on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into bounds because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Georgia's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're
try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll go to the ground. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Wants to return it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space pace and put his team in much better field position. Dropping back, it's Russell. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Let's it fly. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Dances away to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Sets up the screen. Quick spin on the run. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
To the air, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but...
Looking for space, it's McCray. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Tight end now in motion. give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Belt. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off as the turnover they desperately needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger plan is the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff to the lone back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Field goal is good, game is tied, and how about a little drama, guys? They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires complete on the crosser. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off.
Really good job by this defense. Way to be dialed in and understand. It's a pass, and they're trying to throw the football down the field, and that clock is ticking, but understanding what you're playing against. A guy that can absolutely fly. Nice job closing in on him and getting him on the ground.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. After the run, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Offense getting set for first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll take a knee. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This to jump into the lead in the final minute. Between the uprights, it's good. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Here's a throw downfield late.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games.